We are now.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, carrots of all ages, it is your favorite, greatest commentator, Robbie Campanelli, back with another episode of Universe Mode, and we are here with the man that does everything behind the scene, Mr. Spicy Oreo. How you doing today, buddy?
Ava Max.
Ava Max?
She's a singer. She has normal hair now.
What was it beforehand?
She used to have one side of her hair really long and then the other side was short.
So kind of like early on Seth Rollins.
Early on, Seth Rollins had long hair with a blonde streak.
If I remember correctly, he had like a side part thing where he maybe this is NXT Seth Rollins. I could definitely be wrong, but I remember either him or someone had like the left side of them like completely like bald.
No, not like
and then
that.
on the
Not
other
like
side,
that.
and then on the other side, it was like completely like full hair. Like I don't know, but like the way they had it made sense. Like I'm not explaining it well, but the way they had it, it actually like looked like a hairstyle.
Is this how I fix that problem with the title entrance? Just put Scarlett there? He went back to his normal entrance.
I guess. Well, let me get back upstairs.
Yeah, also look at Snapchat when you get a chance. Look at her hair. I think it's crazy. It doesn't look like this now, but...
Alright, here we go. I come into the stream, or into the recording, seeing Scarlett just going nuts. From my point of view, is freaking, I was like, what the heck did I just come into? And there he is, the Cross Brand Champion. Former World Champion Cross. This man has went through hell in Season 2. He proclaims that Robbie turned his back on him and Damian Priest for 4 versus all for better and left them two in the dust, while also coming in right when he's getting his biggest shot with Ashton. Robbie came into the scene. He has a very big vendetta for that part of 4 versus all. He has a decent amount of respect, he said it in a podcast, for Ashton Hudson. One, because, well, he was in a ring with him and has had multiple wars with Ashton. But he also says he got another sort of respect when, at the end of all things, after War Games, Ashton came up to him in the back and said, keep going. Keep running, Cross. Keep showing your fire. Like, Ashton, like, came up and was very, very respectful as well to Karrion Kross. But Robbie didn't come over at all. Didn't say anything to Karrion Kross. Has not talked to him since his injury. Since Robbie went down from that match. But do you really also blame Robbie in his own right? He pretty much, like, his teammates just got bitched, and it was a 3-on-1, and Robbie could have lost his career because of it.
I mean, how much do we know that maybe New Legacy didn't have a... Was it Legacy? Yeah, it was New Legacy. That New Legacy didn't have help in the back and taking out them two. We don't know that.
Doesn't show in the podcast it happened like that, but who knows? We do not know that. But The Miz in his own right has been in some crazy matches.
Well, so I've been saying it about
year.
Cross. Since he's lost the title, he's going to be back, and his next run is going to be something spectacular.
And it's not like he just gave up. He's already trying to get back on his feet. He's already cross-brand champion. He's beating people like Braun Strowman.
And the thing is, he has a chance to be the number one contender on Friday. He's going to be in the Battle Royal there.
Another Cross and Ashton match, but this time overseas. Like, that is top tier money draw right there. Like, I could definitely see Ashton and Cross being the John Cena Randy, the Stone Cold Triple H, or I say Stone Cold Vincent Kennedy McMahon. Like, those two could be the best rivalry for the next decade. They can be the next generation of top stars.
And right now, they both have a female in their corner of some sort. We know Cross and Scarlett are married, and we don't know what's going on with Ashton and Liv. We just know that they're always with each other. They started 4 versus all. Well, 2 versus all. Then it turned to 3, then it turned to 4.
Do you want to bring up the many internet claims, though?
I don't think we should.
I don't think we should. Everyone is rooting for Ashton. Not just in the ring, but outside the ring as well.
In the bedroom match.
He ruined it.
That movie is hilarious, I'm sorry.
It's so stupid because no one else gets the context. Stop! No one else gets the context
now it's
of
time to
this.
unveil my secret weapons. Foreign objects!
No one gets the context of what you're saying, bro.
Oh, that movie's fantastic.
They just hear bedroom match and it's like, this man's horny as hell.
Match. The crazy part is the two that were doing that scene ended up playing siblings in Scream.
That's crazy.
Yep.
Crossplex by
Dewey and
Karrion
Tatum.
Kross. Like, why? They're just husband and wife in real life?
No, he was married to Courtney Cox.
Nice. Karrion Kross put Miz in the cross jacket, but a rope break
I think
saved
he
him.
was getting ready to tap already. That's the funny part.
Miz still alive, though. Spice, Miz claims he has massive balls. But everyone else says that he has small balls. I swear to God, if that's what he says is, hello, my balls are massive, I'm completely changing his... I am going to remake Miz back to his old shit. Look at Miz at the top rope, and Karrion Kross counters, and drops the Miz again. Spice, we are 2.5 weeks away from the next pay-per-view. And that should be in your house. So Karrion Kross has 4.5 weeks. Are you talking to me?
Mm-hmm. You can't say you're going to be in their house.
Skull crushing finale. And it's not going to be enough.
I think this match, if it wasn't for that rope break, would have been over by now. I think Miz was literally about to tap. But he got his hand on a rope. It was a good call. And see, if I ever find Ready to Rumble on YouTube or something, we're watching it. I'm telling you that right now. The movie's hilarious.
Oh, God. Nice little swinging scorpion death drop by The Miz. Going for a pin. Definitely not going to be enough, though. I shouldn't say definitely. It was like 2.5 right there.
Miz has to stay out of another cross jacket. He will not survive another one. I'll do it.
Cross just gets skull crushing finale the second time. 1, 2, no! The Miz can't believe it.
And this is why I'm telling you, he's going to be great in his next title run.
Miz missing an elbow drop right there. Cross stalking in. Nice knee to The Miz. I think The Miz is definitely someone we could definitely see in the future going after Edge's world title. The dude has looked amazing in any match he's ever been in, and he's put over so many superstars this year. LA Knight being one, even though LA Knight's starting to fall. Crossplex by Cross, 1.
And Miz weasels his way to the ropes again.
Like we said, best heel in the game.
That's big. I think Cross was looking for a cross jacket. Not meant to be.
What a knee by The Miz. What's he thinking?
He has to take advantage of that missed opportunity.
Taking out Cross.
And not by getting a count out if you want the title. Oh, Maurice! Scarlett, go get her.
Maurice Scarlett storyline.
She already went after Liv Morgan. Maurice is going to be nothing compared to Liv Morgan.
That is fair.
She looked good against Liv Morgan in both matches.
I'm pretty sure the NXT commissioner is pretty high on Maurice, though.
I mean, if this match ends out here, Cross retains. Probably not in the way he wants to, or anyone wants to see it happen, but...
He's just throwing Miz around the ring like he's a rag doll. Drops Miz again. Miz just gets to his feet and runs in the ring with Cross.
I think that was a bit of an adrenaline thing.
It.
I think Miz knew the match
It definitely was, but look at Miz.
Maurice just grabbed the chair.
Maurice did just grab a chair. And then look at... Wait a minute! The ref distracted. Drop kick by The Miz. Going for a pin. Not enough again. Miz cannot believe it.
Is this one of the better cross-brand title matches we've seen in a while?
I agree. Look at The Miz. Third time to Cross for the title. 1, 2, 3.
It took one reversal for Miz to turn that match around. And let's be real, he accidentally got his hand on the rope earlier. But hey, that's all it takes.
And it's The Miz, man. He gets all the luck in the world and doesn't care.
I was talking about the cross jacket one. He clearly got his hand on the rope on the pin. But when Cross had the cross jacket and Miz was squirming, and his hand accidentally tipped the rope.
Do you still feel like The Miz won that match fairly?
Yeah. I mean, there was the small interference there by Maurice. That was a bit of a distraction, but...
I don't think he really messed with the ref, though. All that happened in that sequence was a Miz dropkick. Oh, shit. Oh! Before action, Bobby Lashley! Just takes back
Corbin.
his hand. Angry Corbin. Baron was all happy. Bobby was about to shake his hand. Baron was going to come up like all happy, going to shake his hand, and Bobby just retracts to get under the skin of a different style Corbin who is just loving life. He's nice to everyone now. He's a good being around the back, you know what I mean? Like, beforehand, Baron Corbin, no one liked. The crowd didn't like him, the back didn't like him, management didn't like him. And now, Baron Corbin kind of trying to rewrite his wrongs. And then, who knows, maybe season 3, we could see Baron Corbin get back to his old ways and win world titles as a good guy. Going for a pin on Bobby. 2. Only a 2 count. These two have been going at it for weeks. Baron Corbin threw Bobby back into a match with Braun Strowman. And then next week helped Shelton Benjamin get a victory over Bobby. And then this week, Baron looking to get a win over Bobby. Bobby Lashley, someone everyone says has so much talent but can just not get it done in the ring.
I always bring it back, but Pete Dunne of SmackDown.
Very good
anymore,
analogy. But Bobby hasn't gotten those opportunities. He's messed with the Hurt Business all in Season 2. Season 1, he was messing with Finn Balor for months.
Also, if we think about it, Pete Dunne was the one that ended that great run of Cesaro. Not a lot of people remember that. They think of it because Sheamus won the title.
Very true.
But Pete Dunne was the one that eliminated Cesaro in the chamber. With the... What was it called? What was his finisher? I remember it was something cool.
And then
Bitter End. The Bitter End. That's what it was.
And then Cole Quinn saving John Cena from Chris Cosmic. And then gets eliminated by saving John Cena, and then Cosmic came out with the win that night.
And then later, throughout that night, Seth Rollins proceeded to pin half of NXT's roster.
Very true, very true.
I mean, literally pinned the entire roster.
He literally had all the gold after that night. First man to ever do it.
The only person to do it. No women's even done that. There's not 3 titles for them, but... Well, I guess now Liv Morgan's held both women's championships that are available.
And Bobby going for a pin on Baron. Only a 1 count.
And right now, Liv's the only one to do that.
What is that? Hold all of women's gold?
Yep. She was a women's champion, and she was a tag champion.
Very true.
Her teammate did change from game to game because Ruby said, I'm not coming back. But Raquel's a good teammate to pick up. A good ally to have if you need her.
Who knows when Raquel turns on her, though?
Or if Raquel even does it. I think 4 vs. All needs to get a nasty streak at some point. Or they're going to start dropping those titles like nothing.
That's a good person to get a nasty streak from. The question will be, will Robbie be able to defend his title against Randy Orton at TLC?
I think he'll be just fine. I don't think 4 vs. All will lose any titles at their exclusives.
Might as well count out Randy Orton being the never see it coming.
And another thing is...
That probably was a good candidate too, Spice.
I don't think the Way will go in the Royal Rumble as tag champions.
You think Ludwig and
I think they're going to lose it at one of the exclusives. I don't know if they'll necessarily be Imperium, but I do think they're going to lose them. I mean, we still don't even know who's going to take them on at Clash at the Castle.
Look at Bobby Lashley! What the heck? That had to be a hard landing with Baron moving out of the way.
It's like when Shane jumped off the cell and Undertaker's like, screw that. That's the fastest that dude's moved since his coat caught on fire.
It was funny because Shane later said, like he asked the Undertaker, You can either stay there and take the elbow, or you can move out of the way. And as like Spice said, the Undertaker was like, "Fuck that."
Deep six.
Nice deep six again by Baron. 1, 2.
And this is the thing that we forget about. This man is a former WWE champion. He was a pretty good one. Lost to the current WWE champion. That's who took his title.
That was an absolute classic of a match.
SummerSlam last year.
That's when you won your first world title?
Yep.
That's kind of crazy. That was your rookie year winning at SummerSlam?
Yep. And I was U.S. champion before that.
And then look at Bobby sparing the absolute fuck out of Baron Corbin. 1, 2, no. Corbin staying alive after getting decapitated from the midsection.
Did you say split in half? Decapitated's a head thing. Dingus.
Doesn't have to be.
What is Bobby Lashley doing?
He believes he can fly.
It's aware he's not a high flyer, right?
That man wants to fly tonight. Leave him alone. Oh no.
I thought he was looking for the Hurt Lock.
Could be here soon if Baron kicks out.
Is he still called the Hurt Lock?
Never mind. It is called the Hurt Lock, yes. Bobby setting up. Hurt Lock into Baron Corbin.
Oh, he's done.
Strangles Happy Corbin after messing with him for weeks.
That was actually a pleasantly good match.
It was. NXT off to nice hot start.
What was the
off
last
to
match?
a Kevin Hart over
was the
here.
last match the
Miz and
Really?
yeah.
This is only a second match?
Yep.
So back-to-back bangers for NXT, just like that.
Bang after bang after bang. And next up, we got Asuka and Katana Chance.
This is NXT's version of Roxanne Perez right now.
I agree.
Katana
Chance
has been crazy.
looks like a future bona fide star in here WWE. Wherever she goes, she could be reshooken up at the draft this year.
She was even good for
could win
SmackDown too, though. It's not even like that she came over here and wasn't doing anything. She was good for SmackDown. She beat Liv Morgan. No, maybe not. I think she had good matches with Liv Morgan. I don't think she beat her. She might have. I don't remember. Did she ever beat Liv Morgan? I feel like you would remember.
Asuka?
No.
Katana Chance?
Yeah.
Yeah, she did.
She did. Was it one of those Shotzi things where Liv beat her next week?
It was I can't remember who did it first, but it was back-to-back weeks. It was Shotzi and Katana Chance who picked up victories over Liv.
I do know Liv ended up beating Shotzi the week after Shotzi won. That's just thinking about the SmackDown
So it might have been
division.
beforehand. I think it might have been beforehand then. It was Katana Chance and then Shotzi winning and then Shotzi losing.
The SmackDown Women's division is just that stacked. She just kind of got lost.
I mean, when you acquire like 6 women at the shakeup, if not 7, because you had Raquel and
all of
Rhea.
Damage Control, other than Bayley, because Bayley was already there. Every single member of Toxic Attraction, well, basically only Mandy Rose at the time, who's back on NXT now. Gigi and JC were signed. They weren't traded for.
Still though, I'm saying like in the past month, NXT picked up like 7 women, and Katana Chance was definitely going down that list with those signings.
And they just signed 2 more in Autumn and Ava Moreno, who looked
Like
okay in their debut.
Raw has maybe 5 women I can name right now, while SmackDown has half of them, probably like a quarter of the men's roster in women.
I mean, we all know SmackDown's been big with the women. They started the entire women's revolution for Universe Mode. They were barely being used until Rhea Ripley and Lacey Evans had their little thing going on. That's got to be one of the best feuds of all time.
What do you think is the greatest women feud right now?
Currently?
Like, yeah, like currently greatest one of all time.
Greatest one of all, it's Lacey Evans and Rhea Ripley.
I'd
If we're talking about
argue
Universe
Ember
Mode.
Moon, Ronda Rousey.
I mean, yeah, but them two ran so Ronda Rousey and Ember Moon. Well, they walked so they could run. You know, it's one of those things. If it wasn't for Rhea Ripley and Lacey Evans, who knows what the women's division would have been like.
Fair enough.
It opened up the eyes of NXT and Raw.
Naomi, like 2 weeks later, came out and said, I wanted to face every single woman on this roster at the pay-per-view.
It just
And
made the
then
women
NXT
on both
boomed.
brands want to be better.
And then when Ronda Rousey picked up the Raw Women's title.
And now you got Liv
Like-
Morgan having great feuds with Scarlett. Who'd she take the title off of? I think it was Alexa Bliss. That was a nice little one. She actually lost the first match against Alexa.
Here we go, neck breaker by Asuka. I had to mute everyone. Here we go. Asuka throwing Katana Chance back into the ring. Now taunting to the crowd. Nice little shots in by Katana Chance. Katana Chance continuing to just work on Asuka. Katana Chance once was dating Ricochet. Both of them were known as the Spiders of WWE. The High Flyers.
She literally climbs up the back of the post. Name anyone else you see do that. Does she still do
Not
that?
many. Yeah, she does.
It's crazy. Ricochet just like completely jumps over the top.
And look at Asuka put the Asuka lock in on Katana Chance.
Asuka lock.
The Asuka lock. Katana Chance is struggling. Refusing to quit though.
It was almost kind of like with the Miz, even though I think the Miz was gonna tap. He just
Katana Chance
got lucky.
could have been done right there, but refused to quit. Excellent display of resiliency right there by Katana Chance.
Well, like you said, she was with Ricochet at one point. We know Ricochet's one of the most resilient fighters. Thanks to one of the best,
Three-time world
another one of the
champion.
best feuds of all time with Aleister Black.
Like, Ricochet was the first superstar Raw made gold. 3-time world champion.
And then Chris Cosmic came in and ruined everything. Just started
That's one
burying
opinion.
people after burying people, burying people. Just wouldn't stop killing careers.
Cole Quinn, a big example.
No, I think he made Cole Quinn. I can give Cosmic credit. I think he made Cole Quinn.
Even
wasn't-
with all the
if it
pain
wasn't
and
for
misery he put
Cosmic-
Cole Quinn.
Cole Quinn would have never been anything in Universe Mode. Never. But that's about it. That's all I can think about, really.
If anything, Brock Lesnar made Cole Quinn. He got him a world title.
Oh yeah, but Cole Quinn ran off that. He ended up getting hurt, coming back, destroying Chris Cosmic, and beating 5 other people. at the pay-per-view we're going to see on Sunday last year. And then went over to SmackDown and became a champion. I don't know if it was the world. He was a champion. I don't remember if it was
US
US.
champion.
It was US.
It was US champion.
I'm pretty sure he feuded with Ashton, which I'm pretty sure that was the case.
It was. You, Pete Dunne, and what we were just talking about. What was his name? Cole Gwynn. That was your US title feud right before 4 versus All. And that went on for a while. The big backstage attack.
Oh yeah, that was right, wasn't it? Because Cole Quinn attacked him, came out and took his spot, lost, and then Cole Quinn got his, not Cole Quinn, Pete Dunne got his chance, but lost.
And then Ashton dropped the US title later.
Who did I lose it to? Was it Montez?
I don't think it was.
Who was all US champion?
Did you drop it to Cole Quinn?
No, I definitely beat Cole Quinn. Because I faced Pete Dunne after Cole Quinn. I know I beat Pete Dunne too, I'm pretty sure.
Who had your US title right in that time period?
I'm trying to think of people who won it after.
It had to be a short reign because it's whoever Montez beat. I don't think Montez took the title from you. What a code breaker by Katana Chance.
Who did Montez beat? That sounds about right.
1, 2, no. Asuka staying alive in this match.
Was that on a SmackDown? It probably was.
Wasn't Carmelo Hayes, right?
No, I don't think so. It might have been Sheamus.
That makes sense.
Because that's who I faced at Backlash.
That's right. It was Sheamus. And then he later dropped the US title to Montez. That all comes around full circle. There we go.
And then Angelo ended up taking it from Montez, and he has not looked back. And Katana Chance just won again.
What a win over Asuka. She could be the next in line for Becky's women's title. Just think,
Sheamus
Becky Lynch,
really had a
Katana
banger
Chance.
of a match for the US title. Ain't that something?
Who knows? Maybe Sheamus is the one to go to Cardiff.
He is in the match. Yeah, because me and Sheamus led into the championship scramble match.
Is McIntyre in the match?
Yes, he is. You know what?
Perfect.
I'll review all the opponents right now.
We should have put Gunther in there.
The opponents in that match, 2, 3, 4, okay, are Cameron Grimes, of course, Drew
Good
McIntyre.
Choice. Okay, 1 second. Just wait 1 second. What's going on here? Matt Riddle in the... Wait a minute. Cody Rhodes decides not to act here. Wait a minute. What the hell just happened? It's MVP.
MVP just showed up out of nowhere. Was he standing there the whole time? Like, was that... What was in the corner? Did you see what was
That had to be a little bit broken.
A little bit. He teleported into the ring.
And then immediate bro to sleep to MVP. Cody Rhodes just decided not to wrestle Matt Riddle here tonight.
Alright, and we'll try and get back to the point here of what I was trying to say. Very shocking stuff here by Cody Rhodes. He's kind of became... He's changed since coming to NXT. Maybe it could be a good thing. We'll see.
Turned on Matt Riddle.
Okay.
Playing mind games with Matt Riddle.
But the number one contender match for Ashton's title at Clash at the Castle will be Cameron Grimes, of course, Drew McIntyre, Sheamus, Finn Balor, Karrion Kross and Shinsuke Nakamura.
All guys that deserve it.
Shinsuke was doing good, and then he decided to step down and take Rick Boogs and Humberto Carrillo in.
Hey, they had an awesome car, though.
Was that a car? I don't know what that was. I think it was thrown together by a preschool student.
Hey, the preschool student had great touches, though, on the car. The car may have been like, what the heck, but the touches on it were great. One.
Oh my God.
Look at MVP fly.
Is Cody gonna join a new Hurt Business? Are we looking to maybe see a revamped Hurt Business here?
Interesting.
With him picking MVP to come out. Or maybe MVP's just going to manage Cody Rhodes. Just like he did with...
The Almighty.
Yeah.
We'll have to see.
Take notes,
Adder MVP just wanted a fight here tonight.
King, take notes.
Nice.
Remember when
I
I was
don't
a
know,
Paul Heyman guy?
that would be kind of different. Yeah, like the 5
Like-
weeks.
5 weeks. Was that in 2K22
You were
or...
you were a Paul Heyman guy to face Goldberg.
That was in season 1?
Yeah.
I really started off as a heel, man. What? And then became a
I d-
face.
Thanks to the best friends.
I reversed Roman Reigns.
I reversed Roman Reigns.
Ouch.
What the heck?
That guy hurt. Snap suplex.
MVP still showing that he can wrestle in this ring.
I seen this on Reddit the other day. If you put Riddle and Lashley on a team, what would it be called, Mercy? What would you call it?
The Almighty Bros.
It's not bad. But someone said high and mighty.
The High and Mighty.
And they spelled it high like, you know, high, not like H-I, but H-I-G-H. High
Yep.
and mighty. Oh, and the main event for SmackDown? It's going to be phenomenal. Angelo Dawkins will main event another SmackDown show. But his title will not be on the line this time.
The man has been absolutely phenomenal with that U.S. title.
And he's going to take on someone else who's been very phenomenal. Another part of 4 vs. All, who's the IC champion. Champion versus champion match.
Thank you! And then MVP getting out of the bro mission.
I don't know, I think this next SmackDown card is going to be really good.
The
It's gonna be
cards
very
have really
exciting to
picked
watch.
up as of late.
It's like we said, the road to the Royal Rumble. People are trying to find out what they got, who they want to be in the Rumble, representing their brand. Who needs to face who at these pay-per-views coming up.
While the wrestlers are trying to prove that they deserve these marquee matches. 1, 2, 3. Matt Riddle picks up the victory after Cody Rhodes is wimping out of a match. King's storyline's heating up though. There we go, Matt Riddle.
Also, the rivalry reactions help with that a lot.
I agree. These rivalry actions have been great. We've seen Envy Taker here tonight.
The only thing that sucks is you don't have... I wish there was just a little bit more control with them. Like, I wish like you could pick who you want to do certain things. Like, having Bayley and Dakota Kai go at it. Had a
That is a little bit
completely changed
annoying.
storyline. Not story. I had to make a complete freaking story out of it. Which I
And
guess it works. She's trying to sharpen up her team. You know, it's like not a bad. It's not bad.
and Spice, let's just turn off our TVs now. The Bloodline has a match here tonight.
Change the channel. Come back in 15.
Yeah, come back in like 10 minutes, guys. Go take a pee break.
I mean, to be fair, the Usos haven't been that bad. Roman Reigns is the only bad member of the Bloodline right now.
Very.
Very.
We are very sick of Roman Reigns. We'd rather see this man on our television screen. Mr. Dexter Lumis, one half of the greatest tag team in WWE history. Is this Dexter's calling? Getting a good matchup here tonight. Coming over from the Monday Night Raw brand, too.
A little bit of a scouting action here for the way. But the last time they were in a one-on-one match, they lost. So, we'll just have to see. It was Sheamus beating Gargano.
None of the Bloodline members coming out to assist Jay here tonight.
There's no Gargano for Lumis either.
Everyone chanting Uso right now. Interesting after we just said everyone turn off your screens for Jey Uso.
It's still the NXT crowd though. This is their fighter going against their Monday Night Raw fighter, so you know they want to support the brand.
That's fair. People that pay money to want to see the Brock and the Rock, but we can't get that.
Brock and the Rock.
Hope you're listening, NXT Commissioner. Take notes.
Take notes, King. Take notes.
King, take notes. Look at Lumis! Absolute precision on that drop kick. Nearly putting away Oos. You're not Oosie. Here we go, Jey Uso. Working on the leg of Dexter Lumis. Lumis sending back Jey. Lumis with a massive clothesline.
Well, this is what you want out of the product. You want all three brands at their best. You want it to be hard to pick the A, B, and C show.
What did I just witness?
Right now, I feel like...
Okay, match gets back inside the ring. We see Dexter Lumis just beating down Jey Uso, and here comes Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is here to help. Oh, what the? Roman just took out Jey.
Beautiful animation?
Roman just took out Jey Uso, his own blood, his own cousin. Why?
What have we witnessed?
What did...
Roman Reigns
King?
has turned on blood.
King, can you explain? What? We just watched Roman beat down Jey, and now we see Lumis hitting Jey Uso with a kendo stick. Ref calls rope break. How is this match still continuing? Can we get some sort of order? I'm so confused. Jey Uso, how is he wrestling right now? Even if he still has something left in the tank, he has to be like completely crushed. And then now in an Anaconda Vice. Jey Uso's in a lot of trouble, but he stays alive. Spice, what happened? Why would Roman do this? This is Roman's fault. And Jey goes into another Anaconda Vice, but the ref saves him. Jey trying to steal one off that. Only a 1 count. Nice little neck breaker by Uso. And then we see Uso fly. Who is acting like nothing just happened.
That's all you
Still
really can
trying
do.
to put on a show. This has got to be very confusing. Five count. Six. Here we go, Jey Uso fighting back. Two count. Three. Count restarts. Here we go, five. Will Lumis get back in the ring? Uso keeps the match going. I think he still wants to keep it going so he can get a shot for his brother, who hasn't turned on him yet, of course. Just his own tribal leader, Roman Reigns. Like Spice, I don't know how to react right now after what we just saw. Roman had made the bloodline get back in around day 1 of our universe mode. It has been probably the biggest fail in universe mode. But that's still his family. That's why it kept going. That's why it was allowed to keep going. And he finally pulls out the plug.
How mad do you think people are going to be if Roman Reigns actually wins at WrestleMania?
I don't think so.
You don't think people will be mad?
No, he's about to hit 1,000 days.
People are so tired of Roman Reigns, though. That's the thing. Like, I still like him. It's just a lot of people don't.
I can go another year with Roman. The thing about Roman's matches is every single one, he's made it look like he was about to lose. What the heck?
And another person strangled by Dexter Lumis.
Thanks to his own cousin. Freaking mad, bro. That is not okay. That's like me turning on Moose, bro. Let's be real, though. It'd be Moose turning on me. And Dexter Lumis.
This is a creepy guy.
Very creepy guy, but helped Johnny Gargano get to the top. And next up, we have the King of NXT, the Kingslayer, the Beast Slayer, the Architect, the Drip God, the Visionary, Seth freaking Rollins, going up against one of NXT's youngest, brightest stars, Cedric Alexander, and he just continues to come out with the old and new belt with the greatest theme song alive. Everyone with me. Oh,
I like how he still brings both titles out. I think that's sick. He's not ready to get rid of the old one, but he wants to bring the new one.
This man is just the king of ideas, bro. Add that to his name. The king of being smart. Seth Rollins just continues to innovate, make himself look better each day he's in this ring. It don't matter what title he has around his waist. Everyone is chanting, "Oh, oh." You know it, Spice. Seth Rollins is the real deal. Seth Rollins giving some spotlight potentially here tonight to Cedric Alexander, the second longest cruiserweight champion in history. Made his name known in the cruiserweight scene. Had a big money feud with AJ Styles that did not go his way. And has been trying to get back. Has had some great matches with Wheeler Yuta for the cruiserweight title. But never brought it back. And then it brings us to tonight, where he gets a massive opportunity with the king of NXT, Seth Rollins. Everyone chanting NXT. Rollins has said he does not want to go to another home. He loves NXT. Ever since being traded from SmackDown all the way back in the first 2 months of this business being created, he's been here, and this has been his home. Multiple time NXT Universal Champion, NXT Hardcore Champion right now, multiple time NXT Hardcore Champion, former United States Champion when that was a thing in NXT. You name it, he's done it. And here we go. Spice, it's just crazy every year. We come around this time of WrestleMania, where there's around 18 to 20 match slots for superstars to put on the best work they can, where they have to fight the hardest to become champion on the grandest stage of them all. Cedric Alexander has said that he has dreamed to be in a marquee match at a pay-per-view. And Seth Rollins said, whoever comes out and accepts his challenge, if he wins, will face Seth Rollins at In Your House. So just think if Cedric Alexander can get that big match at a pay-per-view. He's usually just been on the opening card with that Cruiserweight belt. Kicked off a show with AJ Styles. And then did get like third on the second fight with AJ Styles. But Cedric wants to be a main event attraction. He has all the tools to do it. Lumbar Check City was one of the most trending things in season 1. But he just has not gotten back to that form. 6 count right now. Cedric getting beaten down by the King of NXT. Wait a minute! Cedric was potentially thinking of a massive opportunistic win right there. But then takes control of Seth's anger. Seth's arm is way under that rope. And now Cedric just stomping on the arms of Seth Rollins. Picks him up. What a shot to Rollins. That pissed him off. And look at Cedric again using Seth's anger against him. And now just mocking the King of NXT. And here we go. Cedric going for another pin. Only a 1 count. Seth getting sick of it, starting to fight back, but a nice little counter by Cedric. What's he looking for? Potential suplex, countered by Seth Rollins, taking out the leg of Cedric. But then Cedric counters again. And then drops Rollins to the mat. Cedric looking pretty solid here tonight against Rollins. Turns him around. Into the lumbar check. Is that it? 1, 2. No. Just think if Cedric could get a massive opportunity for Seth Rollins' NXT Hardcore title. Swing blade out of nowhere by Rollins. Going to the top rope. Frog splash by Rollins. 1, 2. No. Cedric stays alive. Cedric rolling out of the ring, and what's Rollins thinking? Taking his lap around, going around the ring steps. Sends Cedric into the barricade. Nice little counter by Cedric, though. 3 count. Spice, this match has been great so far.
It's been a lot better than I thought it would have been.
Cedric Alexander waiting for the King of NXT to get back in the ring. Look at the move he's looking for. Misses. Seth ducks out of the way. Big shot to Cedric. And uh-oh. No. Seth sizing up. Curb stomp. Back to the back of the line. Cedric. 1, 2. No! Cedric stays alive. Seth freaking Rollins can't believe it. Going to the top rope. What's he looking for? Dropping Cedric. But then look at Cedric trying to steal one for In Your House. Oh, not even close. Cedric missing mildly, but what a nice little snake eyes right there. Maybe that was the plan all along. And once again, Cedric working on Seth Rollins, doing it again. Could this be the biggest night of Cedric's career? Seth Rollins getting into the corner. Cedric putting Seth on the corner. What's he looking for? Just putting his foot in the throat of Seth Rollins. Rollins all dazed right now. Cedric sending him into the ropes. And Seth colliding, ducking. What's he looking for? Big kick to the chest. Goes for a pin. Will that be it? 1, 2, no. Seth believing the match should be over. And Seth with a nice kick to Cedric. Sending him into the corner. Calling the crowd. Dropping Cedric. No! No! The most devastating curb stop in the book! 2. What? 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 Cedric is not human! Cedric is not human right now. Big drop kick though. And Seth Rollins going to the top. Missing the frog splash. This could be the biggest moment of Cedric's career. Sets him up. Lumbar check to Rollins. 1, 2, no. What does Cedric have to do? What a move by Cedric. 1, 2, no. No. One more lumbar check. Potentially, never mind. Cosmic suplex to Seth Rollins. 1, 2, 3. Cedric's going to In Your House.
That's probably like upset of the year.
Seth Rollins threw the craziest curb stomp in the book. And Cedric kicked out. What just happened? What is going on here tonight in NXT? This has been one of the best NXTs I've ever seen.
It definitely is. I'd say it's the best show of the year for them.
What is going on? Cannot join SharePlay.
Oh, wait, I'll try it again in a minute.
My gosh. NXT In Your House. Seth Rollins, Cedric Alexander. What a way to step up to the plate, Spice. I don't know, Spice. Did Cedric turn some heads right there? I can't get back in the SharePlay. What the fuck?
I mean, he just beat Seth freaking Rollins, dude.
I can't believe it, man.
It'll work eventually. We're just gonna keep trying it. But now we're gonna find out who faces Edge.
A lot of good superstars here tonight, Spice.
Look at Bully Boy Blazer.
What?
Is it saying anything other than it just that you can't?
Cannot join SharePlay.
That's all it's saying?
Yeah, let me leave the party and come back. I don't know what the heck just happened.
Shawn Michaels just came out of a very good feud with Finn Balor. Looking to get back into that title picture. That's what he came back for, Shawn Michaels.
Very true. He said he had one more goal, one more run, one more chip. And this could be the start. Edge versus Shawn Michaels at In Your House, Spice. I'm very excited for Cedric and Seth Rollins 2.0 now, Spice. I'm very excited about that match. I don't know why, but that match here tonight makes me very excited. But here we go, Shawn Michaels needs to believe in himself here tonight. He has 8 of the very best in the ring. Eight of the very best.
Here's the new Cross-Brand Champion.
He's in the match. Defeated Karrion Kross. And what was a very good match. A lot of finishers being placed in that match. And The Miz gets his first singles gold of his career here tonight. And then a bright young star gets a massive shot, Spice. It's Wes Lee. Oh my God, why? Stop it, Wes Lee. Stop. Stop it. Stop it. There we go. I like seeing that, though.
Stop it.
Stop it. Stop. Spice, what if Wes Lee wins here tonight and faces Edge at In Your House?
Could boost start his career big time. I think it could help everyone in this match.
Someone that defeated Solo Sikoa last week, Kofi Kingston. Some of NXT's best in this match here tonight. The Miz, Kofi Kingston,
Even then, you
Brock
just got some of the
Lesnar.
best in the business.
It's just going to be interesting to see what happens here tonight. Who will face Edge at In Your House? It could be any one of these 8. Next up, welcome to Tuesday nights, Pete Dunne.
His ad is still done.
I guess.
Why does he have a razor blade on his jacket?
All I know is what if Pete Dunne is the one to win this battle royal? The amount of untapped potential that Spice knows he has. He just needs to get a win. He needs to get that title to show that he's passed. Who's this? It's Leroy! Leroy's back! He's been gone for a few weeks with a different look. Leroy. Going up to it. What? Don't do it. Just looking at someone in the crowd. The cross glasses. Now he's barking at the crowd. Could this be Leroy's night? Everyone is excited to see Leroy, the man that snapped Dolph Ziggler's arm a few weeks back. Like a month and a half back now. Hopefully you're doing well, Dolph. Hopefully recovery's going well. Here we go. Never face-to-face me and Soup, please. And Jeff Hardy's back! 1/8! 1/8 entrant! We haven't seen him since SummerSlam! Former NXT Universal Champion! Jeff Hardy! That's a beautiful Jeff Hardy. That's a beautiful Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy is still wrestling. A former world champion. Just think, Edge versus Hardy in your house. All these are crazy options. Just take out Kofi. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding, Kofi. Kidding. Shawn Michaels going right after Pete Dunne early on. Look at Kofi with a nice suplex to Shawn Michaels. The Miz just won the Cross Brand title earlier tonight. Wesley trying to make a name for himself now that the Hurt Business hasn't been seen for weeks. Omos is not even on NXT anymore. Bobby Lashley feuding with Happy Corbin. MVP helping Cody Rhodes. What a way to get Wesley going. Was a costly mistake when he was in tag team title action with Bobby Lashley. Shots at LA Knight by The Miz with the flatliner. Had to make sure I muted everyone. No eliminations yet, Spice. All 8 men still in. Who's your prediction on winning? Who do you want to see Edge face in your house?
Well, I think Pete Dunne would be a fun one. He's a guy I've been rooting for a very long time. It would be nice to see him get his chance and beat a guy like Edge.
That'd be one beautiful story for Pete Dunne. The man that ended Cesaro's big title reign, but couldn't win the match against Sheamus.
Which, Sheamus might not have had the title for that long, but he was good as champion.
Held it for 3 months and did some great things. Look at The Miz, eliminated by Kofi.
Well, it's a good thing he got the Cross-Brand title, because he would have been walking out here with nothing.
Looks like The Miz isn't ready for a world title match. Look at Kofi with a nice neck breaker to Wesley. Oh no. Pete Dunne, who is known for shattering fingers, going after Leroy Jenkins, who's known for shattering arms.
There goes Wesley. Not quite there.
Nice try, kid. Very young superstar, though. Could be a nice, young, shiny piece for NXT down the road. Look at that! Double cosmic suplex sequence! Nice Hurricane Rana. Kofi catching Pete. Pete Dunne going over the top. Kofi looking to eliminate
I like
Pete
how we
Dunne,
even know
who-
his name isn't that in the game, but we still don't call him that. Just screw his name.
I would,
bro.
but the orders.
What the what?
My job's on the line if I say it.
Why would you call him that? It's such, like literally WWE. Okay, Gunther, Walter to Gunther's okay, but and then you had Rayco from Rodriguez to Gonzalez. That's okay. And then you got a few other names. It's just Pete Dunne to Butch was such a bad one.
Kofi has eliminated both competitors right now. The Miz and Wesley. Look at Leroy sending Brock Lesnar in the corner.
We know Pete Dunne has the ability to go far in matches like this.
Is Leroy about to eliminate Brock?
That would be huge. If you're Edge, I think you would rather face anyone but Brock right now, because he took the title from Brock, I think.
And then as soon as that happens, Leroy's going for an F5.
Oh, there goes Leroy's chances.
Oh
So,
no,
like, throw
but
him
then
over the rope.
look at Pete Dunne. I was just thinking about trying to eliminate
There goes
Brock.
Kofi.
Shawn Michaels eliminates Kofi. Kofi showed some strides here tonight, though.
I
with
just
those two eliminations.
kickstand.
And
Jeff got rid of
Jeff just
Shawn
eliminated-
Michaels.
I'm writing something down immediately.
It looked like Shawn Michaels was about to drop kick Jeff out of this match. Drop kick. Super kick him out of this match, and Jeff's like, nope, not happening. Jeff Hardy had a little bit of problems with some drunk driving incidents, but he's back now and hopefully looking to stay clean. As Pete Dunne just hit a bitter end, but we were too busy talking about Jeff Hardy eliminating Shawn Michaels. We're down to 4.
Who just got eliminated?
Who did someone just eliminate? I don't remember. Shawn Michaels was the most recent, right? It was Jeff Hardy.
Okay, I didn't know if another one happened. And look at Pete Dunne getting out of the Kimura lock. Coming into the final 4.
Who would have thought we'd see Pete Dunne and Leroy in the final 4? Jeff Hardy and Brock aren't that big of a shock. They're former champions. Here we go. There's that joint manipulation that Pete Dunne's good at. I guess it's not
Look at
exactly what
Leroy.
he does. But in a form of it. Leroy got rid of Pete Dunne.
What an elimination for Leroy.
Pete Dunne went to eliminate Leroy, and Leroy eliminates him instead.
And uh-oh. Brock just throwing Jeff Hardy.
Almost over the rope.
Very true. That was very close. I thought it was going to be over the rope for a second.
If you're Leroy, you stand back and let these two duel it out.
This could be a big night for Leroy. All 3 of these matches are massive for In Your House. Oh,
You think of the feuds Jeff Hardy and Edge have had. Some great ones.
Brock Lesnar looking to get his title back. Look at
There
Hardy
goes Leroy.
eliminates Leroy.
So a former champion will be facing Edge. Will it be the rematch of Brock Lesnar, or will it be Jeff Hardy? Returning here tonight and trying to get to in your house. Trying to get in your house. I had to make it sound weirder.
Here we go. Just Brock and Jeff's being dragged over the ropes. Jeff counters. Brock counters.
Knee to the ribs.
Jeff Hardy, Brock Lesnar down to the final two. No.
Brock Lesnar's going to be in your house.
Is going to in your house. Well, Spice, Brock Lesnar and Edge. In your house is going to be firing.
Hey, we get to find out who's going to be the opponent for the WWE Championship going into Clash at the Castle. We've got some good matches potentially coming up for these brands. We know that
I agree.
Tommaso Ciampa's got to defend against 5 other people, including a mystery opponent. Well, the mystery opponent's one of the 5, but
well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, carrots of all ages, thank you all for watching this episode of NXT. We will see you all for SmackDown. Peace.